Well, hopefully, you know, with a little help from God, you know, our camera won't overheat today. That's right. I had to bring out a cooling system. There you go. This, and I'm gonna have to fill it with ice. This ice will be melted within 5 minutes. And then I gotta put that on top of the I'm doing HVAC on my camera. That's right, GoPro. Oh no, we got plenty of time. No, you have no idea. I'm editing like 5 hours a day. But that's all right, GoPro. I can rig up a cooling system for your Hamisher camera. I'm exhausted, guys. I'm doing this fucking diet. I don't know why I introduced these things into my life. It's this 1 meal a day diet. OMAD. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something right now. I have never been in a worse mood in my entire life. Let me tell you. Sure, the abs are coming in, but I'm a stark, raving lunatic. There's people at work that won't even talk to me right now. I've been so rude to them. Guys, let me tell you something right now. The human body was not designed for 1 meal a day, okay? I mean, I'm snapping at my wife. I'm snapping at my kid. My kid's like, Dad, I love you. I'm like, Jesus Christ, all right already. So the idea is to, like, I don't know, to not eat. Let me tell you something. It works. It works. If you want to gouge your own eyeballs out. How about that one? Let me tell you why this diet doesn't work. And I tell you, when you don't eat all day, when dinner comes, you're like a crack fiend. Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. Spaghetti and meatballs, pizza, hamburgers. I go over, and we went to a barbecue the other day. I said, I don't even know if they're prepared, if they know what's going to happen. This is going to be like the D-Day of eating. The owner of the barbecue is going to nudge my wife and say, can you do something about this? Can you make this stop? Guys. I was reading about this diet. They said it's almost impossible to take in like over 2,000 calories in a sitting. I am telling you right now, I exceeded 10,000 calories in a sitting. My first day, I went to Wendy's. Do you understand? And I ordered, it was a triple decker. I had to put this thing in a vice just to get it into my mouth. I said, holy Krishna. I got this thing on my lap. I felt the weight of the burger on my lap. I never wolfed down a hamburger so fast in my life. I thought it was going to blow out my stomach linings. Because you know, your stomach shrivels up into basically a raisin from not eating all day. Holy, the stomach was like, Jesus Christ. Hey, control systems. Hey. Control systems. We're going to blow a fucking gasket over here. What is he doing? I mean, can you chew the hot dogs before they come down? I told the guy working on a barbecue, I said, you're doing overtime tonight. We're talking hot dog. I ate 2 hot dogs, a hamburger loaded to the hilt. I didn't even I was putting barbecue sauce on it. I'm at that point now. That's right. Listen, around here you go to the black neighborhoods and they put mustard on your hamburger. It's the truth. It's the truth. They probably don't do that now because corporations like have such regulations on it now. Oh, they've tracked it through the years. They're like, holy schmackerel. Here in Amityville, New York, our consumption of ketchup is up 3,000%. Mustard, I meant. And they're like, oh, geez. He's like, these black people with their mustard. He's like, all right, we got to cut. We got, just give them mustard packets from now on. It's true, though. I never forget, we went to a McDonald's in Amityville. And I started eating my burger. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? As a kid? Mustard on a hamburger? Come on. It might as well be that fucking Cyclone 5. Why don't you just put that on there while you're at it? I'm not eating it. Listen, as a kid, my son's the same way. I don't know what happens. He just wants the hamburger with ketchup. That's it. No pickles. When my parent, listen, it was so excited. I was a little kid coming into my pants when we would go to McDonald's. This was unheard of. And you would get we couldn't even get the fucking Happy Meal. My parents were on to it already. You talk to your friends, they all had prizes from a Happy Meal. Listen, as a child, all you needed was prizes from cereal boxes and prizes from a Happy Meal. A Happy Meal was basically like this. Oh, a prize. Whoop. You didn't eat if you got a Happy Meal. And you're like, oh, look at this. I have a little plastic Grimace now. What the fuck happened to Grimace, McDonald's? You turned your back. Man, oh man, McDonald's, you made a boatload off of these guys. And then you turned your back. It was Grimace. And the Hamburglar. Come on. What happened to the Hamburglar? You know, McDonald's should have been like, well, we gave him the death sentence. That's it. I mean, how many fucking felonies can you have? This guy's stealing thousands of dollars worth of hamburgers. That's all. They should have gave him the chair, though. They should. McDonald's should have had a commercial. It's like da 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 da. Hold on 1 second before we get started. We'd like to bring you into this execution room. That's right. And the execution has like a McDonald's bag over his head. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna execute the Hamburglar. That's right. I mean, for reasons why, I mean, listen, the guy stole like over 1 million hamburgers from us. 44 billion served. One of those billions was the fucking Hamburglar. So that's it. I don't know. You shock him, his eyeballs fly out. Is that what happens when you get electrocuted? Is that why they put the wrap around your head? Yeah, sometimes guys' eyeballs would fly out. Wouldn't that be so satisfying? I mean, listen. Say your wife got murdered by somebody. Okay? I mean, you walk into where they're executing the guy, and it's like, I'd love to hug you through the glass. Bravo! Bravo! Okay, say the guy killed your dog. Okay, so now you're in there and you're going to watch him die, right? And they should give you the option. They're like, you want the blindfold on? And they say, I want his eyeballs to pop out all over the place. That's right. And then the guy sits down and the eyeballs come flying out and you're like, holy shit, maybe I should have opted for the blindfold. Tell me that one's not in the subconscious mind now. Anyhow, guys, you, I don't know, you have something you have to do? Put water in the battery of the car. What's that? Oh, it's 2022. We don't do that anymore. Yeah. Whatever. But I have a camera that overheats. I could have a JVC from 1983. A camcorder. I guarantee it doesn't overheat on you. Oh my God. So I got this guy at work. He has this Mercedes. Like this Mercedes that says Boss Racing on the side. It's like a C-class Mercedes. What's the lowest class Mercedes you can buy? I love this. I mean, tell me a loser. Tell me you're a loser without telling me you're the fucking captain and president of Loserville. That's right. And you drive a ferry and you're the captain of Loser Ferry #1. Anyway, it's got like a turbo on it or something like that. He comes up and he tells me, where's that piece of junk? I was like, piece of junk? I said, listen, guy, you're the one racing around in a C-class Mercedes. So what's it going to be? What's it going to be? So I bring my car to work. And after work, as fate would have it, this guy catches me at where the train goes across the tracks. Every Friday when I leave, it's like Friday. I go home and I go past the train and the train's coming. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, great. Every Friday. So what comes pulling up next to me? This Mercedes. By the way, this guy's Filipino. I don't know if that means anything. Can I have fucking coffee? Ah, that's good. He pulls up next to me and he starts revving the engine. I hear I turn to him. I say, that sounds like my wife's hairdryer. That's #1. And without me even turning my head, I'm staring at him. I reach for the line lock. I hit the switch. I pump the brakes. And I dump the gas pedal to about 9 grand. And I start doing the burnout. Let me tell you something right now. Okay? We had an old burnout scam in my neighborhood called the one wheel peel. Okay? That's when a guy would start doing a burnout on one wheel. Because #1, he didn't have a posse. So automatically you were the laughing stock of the neighborhood. Do you understand we have a spool? The rear tires are locked up. So that means when I jam on the gas, okay, first the car kicks out about 20 degrees like this, and it starts roasting double rubber. And between the sound of the 289 at 9 grand going through glass pack mufflers and the enormous amount of tire smoke, I kill the burnout. I look over at him and I said, you just got your United States citizenship, baby! Let me tell you something right now. You can listen. You can come over here, take your tests, all right, and get your U.S. citizenship. You ain't shit till you see a smoking, rolling burnout. That's when you become a real American. And I got to tell you what, he looked at me with those eyes trembling because he knew he'd wasted all his money on something embarrassing. Let me tell you something. The Fast and the Furious sold all you knuckleheads something, and that you could be cool with your 4-cylinder. I got news for you right now. I've always been impressed with the amount of horsepower a 4-cylinder puts out. But at the end of the day, you got the smallest sock and balls on the block. And then he beat me. So, I mean, what are you going to do? It was a lot of fun that morning. And then I'm at home taking a shite into the toilet bowl. And one of my favorite things in this world is, I got news for you right now. I could watch YouTube or I could watch TikTok. And I tell you what I see, I gotta watch TikTok. If these are my options, I'm over here, I'm taking a shit. Let's face it, how long are we going to be here? At least a half an hour. Let me tell you something right now. Every time I take a shit, I'm on the toilet for a half an hour. What's that? You're leaving? I don't blame you. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. My mother watches. Anyhow, I'm watching this video of this woman who she took a New York City rat off the sidewalk. Like the rat was like sick and laying on its side. It's one of these things where if any normal person saw it, they would step on the rat until the guts came out of its mouth. Do you understand? She takes the rat and she's like at home. She's like, oh, like petting it and nursing it back to health. I was like, this thing has rabies times a billion. You understand? And you're practically stuffing it into your snatch. I said, I can't watch this shit anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I go down in the comment section. I said, that's it. I'm going to do something about this. And I write, I'm building I love to see this video because right now I'm building a set of crutches for a cockroach that I found with a broken leg. And I was like, Gotta, baby. I mean, I was like, this is comment of the century. I'm like, I can't wait to see the overwhelming amount of replies I get to this. Good job, guys. You gotta. Come on, we got the bitch. Everybody, we gotta. I love looking at the comments, and I read them, and I say, jeez. There's some incredibly funny people out there, you know, that do absolutely nothing with their life. That's the bottom line. I said, if you're writing comments on this video, you have no life. So there you have it. I can join the club now. I'm sorry, camera. Are you overheating? You know, should we start now? Hold on. No warning, just shuts off. Power off, overheating. Fuck you. That's right. You get 1 cube to start. Here we go. This will start some like radioactive interference. And now the rest of the video will be destroyed. That'd be my luck. That's how it goes. Now I gotta stare at this dumb thing. It literally looks like there's one of those like nuclear reactor coolers on top of the camera. That's right. 3 Mile Island camera. That's what I have. Anyhow. What are we talking about? Some damn good coffee, I gotta tell you. And then the other Sunday, my wife. Listen, guys, on Sunday, when I get done at work, my warehouse is so incredibly packed. And you just want, it's Sunday. You just like, why am I working? This should be against the law. Every time I work on Sunday, I said, what the hell is going on here? I'm like, God, do something about this. Can't you send down some lightning strikes? Let me tell you something. If I was God, let me tell you something right now. I'd be like fucking with lightning bolts. On a Sunday? You have no idea. Home Depot, blow it up. Everything. Lightning bolts raining from the sky. Like, I'd be like, nobody works today. It's my fucking day. Badoosh. Imagine being God for a day. Holy schmackerel. I hit the vault with a lightning bolt that has the, I don't know, the Saved by the Bell archive. I talked to a guy at work the other day. He's like, I love old shows. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, what? All in the Family? Little House on the Prairie, which is a great show, by the way. He's like, oh, Saved by the Bell is one of my favorites. Like, Saved by the Bell? I did an about face and I walked away. I remember the first time I saw Saved by the Bell on TV. I'm like, what is this? And why is it on TV? It's embarrassing my country. I said, what is this? I said, who? And then I was like, oh, this is, this is a pilot gone horribly wrong. Just a bad executive down at Fox, It's the executive's son. He made this decision to put this show on the air. And then he'll get fired immediately. Even his father will say, Jesus Christ, what is this kid, fucking retarded? All right, listen, Bobby, I'm enormously rich. You don't have to do anything. Stop coming to work. That's all. There are kids out there like this. You understand? I used to know a kid like this. He's like, his father was so incredibly rich. I think, I don't know. I think he invented the Band-Aid or something. I don't know what he invented ice. So there you go. The kid was so incredibly rich, and he would walk around like a dirtbag. Like that's what he would do. Like he had no money. I'm like, this is the biggest insult on planet Earth. You felt like grabbing him by the neck and slapping him around. I was like, do you know what we could be cruising in? We could be cruising in a fucking Rolls Royce right now, you moron. And you ripped up corduroys. Get the fuck out of here. Remember when people were wearing corduroy pants? The wide-legged ones? Remember those? Like skaters used to wear them? I don't know. Anyway. If my father was rich, I'd never work a day in my life. Never work a day in my life. Be completely useless. That's what you do when you become a billionaire. You have to realize that your children are going to be useless. As they should. Anyhow, I see Saved by the Bell. I'm like, okay, this will last about a half an episode before Fox pulls the plug on it. Next thing you know, it's on for like a decade. And I couldn't understand it. It would that one I couldn't understand, and Degrassi Junior High. Remember Degrassi Junior High? They used to play it on public TV. I don't know. It was like the show about like issues. Like how? What? Like I'm in high school and I got zits on my face. I'm having a breakdown. It's like what is this shit? Where's Marty Stauffer? That's what I want to know. I want to watch Wild America. I gotta watch these asshole kids. Huh. I went to tongue kiss him, and he turned around and bent over. It was his asshole. I mean, for crying out loud. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to hear that so-and-so got pregnant, or it was a thing about how to use a condom or something like that. It's like, get this fucking shit out of here. And I'm like, who watches this fucking shit? It was like the people that watch Heathcliff. I never understood that either. It was obviously a ripoff of Garfield. We all want to... Listen, I used to clip the Garfield cartoons out of the newspaper. Okay? That's the kind of fucking doofus I was as a kid. Me and my sister, we used to fight over the funny papers. The funny papers. Yeah. Michael, how's your son? Didn't he say your son? It's a little impersonal, right? Well, Pop, he likes to read the funny papers. Funny papers. Funny papers. We used to fight over the funny papers. And I would rip it out of her hands, and then she would rip it out of my hands. Me and my sisters, we got into fights you can't even understand. Right? We'd be rolling around on the floor. She wanted to watch Fantasy Island. I would turn the bullshit off while she was watching it. Forget about it. When the remote control came, this was like my weapon. It's like, why don't you just, I don't know. Why don't you just handcuff me and my sister together and give us both knives? When you brought the remote control into the house. Because I used to come out like a sniper when I was supposed to go to bed. I love when my sister was babysitting me. And she tried to issue her authority on me. That's when I would go in my room, pretend like I'm sleeping. Like, oh, I love it. It's time for you to go to bed. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, you think so? She'd put me in bed. And that's when I would disrobe. I'd get completely naked. Remember when Jim Carrey used to do that thing in Ace Ventura? Burr, 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 like talking with his asshole? I invented that back in 78. I would come out, I would run across the living room and start talking with my asshole. You never saw a human being in your life get so infuriated. My whole goal in life was to make my sister so angry that, I don't know, they pop a gasket. And I've done it before. I've done it before. Then I would come out, I had like this plastic machine gun, I'd have that hanging out of my ass. It's completely disrespectful. It was nothing different than along the lines of like a little orangutan running around the house. That's right. Or, you know, I'd throw a pillow at her. That was another thing. Like she'd be we had these fucking pillows that my mother sewed up. They were like these huge pillows. But, you know, they were so old, and some of them, they would be made out of denim sometimes. You know, because back then that was a thing. And these pillows were like cinder blocks. And my sister's watching Fantasy Island, and I threw a pillow at her. Like, it was like an ancient Roman spin of a discus, like in the Olympics, the Grecian Olympics. Do you understand? And I hit my sister in the head. I swear to God, it was whiplash, basically. I gave her whiplash. She doesn't even know it. She has neck pains today from that blast. And then I went tearing off running, and she would be screaming at the top of her lungs. And I would run, jump back into bed, shut the door. And then I'd come creeping out again, and I'd grab out the remote from next to her. Okay, I would come out like a Navy SEAL and wait for like the best part of Fantasy Island and just hit power and start running. You couldn't have more fun in your life. Do you understand? Those simple days are gone. It was to the point where my parents came home from the drinking bender that they went on. Let's face it. And my sister would be in the living room like this with both her eyeballs in her hands. And I remember she would be crying in tears to my mother and father. And I'd still be awake. And they're like, why is he still awake? What is going on? And she's crying, like having a breakdown. And my father said, that's it. If this is how it's going to be, I'm going to have Mary and Margaret come and babysit you. And now Mary and Margaret were like 3 years younger than my sister. You have any idea the reverberations this would have had in like high school? Or junior high, whatever it was. My sister was babysitting me at like 9. What the fuck? Holy cow, lock the doors. Yeah, imagine the stress load she was under at 9. Anyhow. So imagine you got babysat by girls 3 years younger than you from the same school. Brilliant maneuver by my father. I mean, we'll put that up there with like General Patton tactics, huh? That's right. That'll be in the war books. So there you have it. So then the warehouse is jam-packed to the gills. And then on my final 15-minute break where I'm like, I'm about to come home. This is great. It's Sunday. I just want to go home and give my dog huggies and kissies and rub his belly. And I'm gonna smell your popcorn paws. And then, oh my God, when I smell my dog's paws, it puts him in. I see the little lipstick come out. And I go, hey, put the lipstick away. And he looks at me. And the lipstick goes. And I said, okay, we can go back to normal homosexual activity again. And then I kiss him on the neck. And I get right by the mouth. When he does his yawn, my fucking beak is right in his fucking... I'm waiting for his jaw to close again and just chop the end of my beak off. Yeah. Oh, like another TikTok video I saw. I saw a video of a guy taking a hook out of a shark's mouth. It was like this little shark next to the boat. I don't know, it was like this big. And he's taking the hook out of his mouth, and the shark clamped onto his pinky finger and went into a roll. These sharks are motherfuckers, man. They're designed to kill. I don't care what you say. The shark went into a roll in the water. It's almost physically impossible. How does a shark go from standing still to, I don't know, fucking Black & Decker power drill spin? Like, he can't push off of anything. He's in water. That's why you can't go near sharks. Don't go in water with sharks. You're going to lose. This is home field advantage. Do you understand that? That's like a shark trying to attack you on the basketball court. You'd be like, oh, hey, motherfucker, over here. Look at him. He's doing the worm to try to get to me. And you're like, you take the basketball and you're like, bam, right off his head. You're like, ha ha. Look at how many teeth broke out. And then all of a sudden they just grow back. They're like, I'm like, okay, you win there, but you can't bite me, motherfucker. Look, I'm walking away. See you later. And then you come back with a bat. You say, hey, you know what this is? This is for Quint, motherfucker. Bang! Right over the dorsal fin. He's like, ow. That's right. The eyes roll back before you hit him. Like, bang! Bing zang! I mean, this is for that girl in Australia with one leg. Ding! What are you gonna do? This is for shutting down the Long Island beaches, you fuck! That's right, you're not allowed to swim in the water right now. Because guess what? Did anybody get attacked? No. But they saw some sharks in the water. Yeah. Oh, it's the ocean, asshole. You saw sharks? Come on, we've always had sharks around here. We had the biggest great white shark caught off of fucking Montauk. So what are you going to do? Shut down the beaches for life? God. Anyway, the thing went into a roll. And I don't know where it got the torque from and how it maintained the spin. But it just got faster and faster and ripped his pinky finger off. Oh my God. And the guy goes, God damn it, he got my pinky finger. Like the guy felt no pain whatsoever. You could tell it was sheer disappointment and anger. Because now he's a gimp, let's face it. And all the guys that can make fun of him. What are you going to do? How do you not... Listen. He lost his pinky finger. So it's like, there you go. And you could see the blood on the shark's mouth, like, immediately. I don't know. I would have been like, yeah, passed out into the water, and then the shark would have been able to finish me off. I don't know. What are you going to do? Sharks come cruising. I got news for you. You know something? Women shouldn't be allowed in the water. That's the bottom line. That's all. All right. Well, can't sharks smell blood from a mile away? We can't have any menstruations in the water. That's the end of it. So women, I'm sorry, you're not allowed in the water. Safety precautions. Safety precautions. I'll never forget the one time I saw the Chinese couple go into the water naked in front of everybody. I said, what the hell is going on here? She came in. I thought she had bikini bottoms on. because this was the hairiest bush I've ever seen in my life. You have no idea. And let's face it, listen, she was Chinese, so very, very fair skin. And then a bush down here, I mean, it was coming at you. It was like a fur coat. I don't even know how to explain it to you. It was like a porcupine was hanging between her legs. This was such a whopping sopping bush that every time when she was wading into the water, okay, all eyes on that now. I'm like, how you not supposed to look? I mean, how you not supposed to look? And she got the bush level in the water, and the water was like going up and down, and the water was so much water came off of a bush when the water went down. It was like, I don't know, it was like watching an old fishing boat. If they pull it out of the water and the water's draining off the bottom, it was like, and I don't know. I was like, that's a bearded clam. I say, hey kids, see kids on the beach? That's what they call a bearded clam. You've heard about it before. I mean, that's it right there. I mean, this is something else. She's got the hairiest pussy in town, my friends. Hairy pussy, hairy pussy. You know she's got the hairiest pussy in town. Listen, we only play the hits around here, guys. Can I tell you something right now? Callahan here. Reporting for duty. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. Hold on, it's just a second. I got to fill the intercooler here. Oh yeah. We all got that. Listen, if I'm a cop, I got to tell you right now. I just go to a 7-Eleven and I get, I don't know if you guys know about these 7-Eleven chocolate chip cookies. Holy shit though. I go in there and you grab the cookies and then you're like, I guess I'm not paying for these, huh? God damn it, I'm talking! You're like, yeah. I mean, you just walk out. What is the guy gonna do? Freeze. Total abuse of power. It's okay. I get in my cruiser, I eat my chocolate chip cookies, and then I say, oh, I don't know. Somebody's getting tased tonight. How about that? Let's go out and on a tasting spree. I got a new seat. I'll just sit in my car and let that engine idle. My whole goal is I'd want the same car every night and just, I would do, instead of doing police work, I would do a research paper on how long an engine can idle. I love Dave. Dave tells me all the time how he's getting, I got the police cooler, oil cooler. I said, listen, you got to understand something. A police cruiser, okay, that's modified to be a police cruiser, is basically built to idle in a donut shop parking lot. That's the package you have. It's the long idle in a donut shop parking lot package. That's basically what it is. They put an oil cooler, a tranny cooler, and coffee cup holders inside the car. That's right. And a roll of napkins hanging from the headliner for you. That's the police package. And a stiffer suspension for the fat bastard driving. Shut the fuck up already. Anyhow, that's all. I come out with my gun belt would be on like John Wayne. Let me tell you something right now. A man that wears a gun belt like that tells you everything you need to know. He doesn't run. Okay? I think that's what that gun belt was saying at the end of the day. It's like, we're having a gunfight right now, or a fist fight. You know? I'm going to say something really hard. That was my favorite thing about John Wayne. He would always have a line like, I don't know, like, fill your hands, you son of a bitch, Rita Falls! I always wanted that powerful John Wayne line. Like this, like, hey, you fucking asshole. That's it. Have you been to mini golf with your kids lately? Why don't you go? Take your kids to mini golf. Why not? That's right. Let me tell you something right now. You want to have a breakdown of mental breakdowns? Take your children, 6 years or younger, to go play miniature golf. Oh my God. You want to see a rule book go out the window so fast? Like, no, you got to wait for me. You know, person furthest away goes next. And he's sitting there and he's like, bing, 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 bing. It's like the inside of a fucking pinball machine. And he's hitting it over the dividers. It's like, no, son, it's not a one wood. That's right, we're on a putting greens. So, like, can you conduct yourself appropriately? Can you put, you know, 2 hands on the putter when you swing? That's right, it's not a driving range, son. And you tell him, you know, well, you hit it over here and it'll bounce this way and go around the corner. And he's like, whack! And the ball goes right back to the starting line again. You're like, I guess we'll just start over again. Or it rolls like to 3 courses back. You're like, all right, and pretty soon you start putting his ball in the hole by hand, just so you can get through it. I always thought it was so sad on the last hole how the golf ball disappears. You're like, oh geez, and it goes back into like the rack behind the desk. You're like, oh man. My favorite thing in mini golf, you ever been to cheap mini golf where they don't even have like tubes that the ball goes down and it goes to like a different platform? That was like, wow, this is incredible. You ever go to like really cheap mini golf, they have none of that? It's like the only obstacle there is like a pile of weeds coming out from a crack. They actually paint the floor green. It's like, come on, give me a break. I like the one where it had like a funnel like this. It comes out of it goes into a mouth. It comes out of an asshole. I mean, this is my kind of mini golf. That's what I want to do. I want to do pornographic mini golf. Oh, Jesus Christ! Bring the kids down. Hey, listen. Okay. He's like, Daddy, I hit the prolapse. You're like, good job, son. Now let's go over here to spitball job course number 2. That's right. Wow. Watch out for the huge dildo. Oh, it hit the dildo. Hit your ball, son. All right. Now, what's over here? We have, okay. This is one of the final holes. That's right. Oh my God. This is anal. Number 5, anal hole. Wow. Look at this. It's amazing. Son, hit it into the gape, will you? Yeah. I own porno mini golf. Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe the first day they take you out in cuffs. Come on, son. You got to hit it around the cum load. What did I tell you? Now you're stuck in it. Guys, I have family that watch the program. So you do this. You do this. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I get the text at work. You gotta buy a watermelon. I'm like, what? What? I gotta go shopping here now? It's like, oh. Not can you buy a watermelon, you have to buy a watermelon. You're obligated by law to buy a watermelon. Like, oh my God. I go back there. Let me tell you something right now. The watermelon bins are empty by this time. Do you understand? We have like this. You ever see these Chinese guys that come down and buy all the watermelons? It happens. Like, what the hell's going on over here? But what I want to tell you right now is I love these people. I could sit by watermelon bins all day and watch people buy watermelon bins. Everybody thinks they know how to buy a watermelon. They take it out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's the one. That's all. You see everybody tapping the watermelon. I gotta admit to you, I do the same thing. I said, let me come get over here. Bap, 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 bap. Sounds good. You're coming with me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I might as well just pick one that has water inside of it from being rotten. You ever smell a rotten watermelon? It's one of the most horrendous things you'll ever smell in your life. Isn't it funny? Because you think a watermelon would hardly stink at all when it goes bad. Hold on to your hats. You're like, get me away from... I'd rather be in Chernobyl right now. I'd rather be in Chernobyl and run a decathlon. And then put me right next to the elephant's foot and I'll be like... Whoa! Jeez, what is this? 200 million megajoules in here? Yeah, it's getting even hotter. Wow. What's that? I can't hear you. My liver is blistering right now. Isn't that what happens? Listen, you want to take care of the elephant's foot on the Chernobyl. Just send people that you execute. I know you guys in Russia execute a lot of people. Don't lie to me. Let's face it. You guys, I mean, we're putting somebody out like what, every month or so. These people they're doing away with billions of people. See, what you do is you just take people and you tell them, they got to go stand next to the elephant's foot. You put them in a chair, right? There's like railroad tracks extending from the little railroad tracks, like human-sized ones, extending from the elephant's foot. And then from a distance, you load a guy onto a chair and then you say, all right, asshole, see you later. And it's on a slight grade. So he rolls about 2.5 miles an hour down to the elephant's foot, and all of a sudden he goes like bang, you bang into it and you're like, oh boy, and there's the other guys because there's tracks radially coming out from it. So you come back up and you look over and there's like a skeleton glowing green. You're like, oh boy, he didn't make it. Whoo, it's hot over here. Jesus Crimler. And then you burn from the inside out. You're like, wow, this sucks. It's almost like the Running Man in reverse. Can I tell you my favorite story about Running Man? The part where Richard Dawson's character, okay, the game show host, I talk about this a million times. I don't give a fuck. How about that? Because you're going to hear it 10 more times. When Richard Dawson comes out of his limousine and he walks into like the big corporate building and there's the guy with the mop. He's like, I love it. As Richard Dawson's walking by, he runs over his foot with the mop. And the guy's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Bradley, or whatever his name is. And the guy's like, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're doing a good work. And he like gives him a slap on the face. And the guy's like, oh, thanks. And he goes to the elevator and he's like, if that asshole has a job tomorrow, you won't have one. I love it. I don't know why. So I grab a watermelon and then I get on the most hellacious line you could ever imagine it. You have any idea what it's like when you want to leave your job and you're on the line at it before you actually... I got out of there at like 45 minutes after my shift was over. I can't imagine a bigger hell on earth. And inevitably, the watermelon that I picked was no good. So, there you have it. There you have it. And we're going to a pool party. I'm like, oh, great. You have any idea the anxiety that a 45-year-old man has going to a pool party? Number one, I mean, you know, I might look like I have some color now, okay? But when this shirt comes off, there are orange hairs everywhere with pink nipples. And it's like red arms, red neck, white body, freckles, rashes, green clovers, purple horseshoes, red armpit hair like an orangutan. I'm here to tell you, I'm throwing up into my own pants just thinking about it. Then the pants come off. I'm wearing a bathing suit that's out of style by at least 6 years. Okay, I know it's the trend now for everybody to wear a bathing suit that's going right up their asshole. All right, I have the bathing suit from the 1920s. Yes, showing off some ankle. There's like a ruffle cuff at the bottom. How you doing, everybody? Right, see, what are we at the beach here? See, wow, nice pool. See, right. And yeah, now the shorts come out. My varicose vein is popping, and you know I just got to carry around a paper towel. I got to dab my varicose vein every once in a while. Yeah, there's a little blood. There's a little blood beating up on it. Hold on. Don't mind me. Oh no, don't look. You know, nothing to see here. No. Just dabbing the blood off my varicose vein. And yeah, and then because I just took my socks off, I have these socks they basically tattoo my leg. Do you understand? Up to my shin. They're on so tight. So you ever take your socks off and your feet are like extra white? With red hairs coming out of them because of old age now. I look like the Hobbit with red hair. Okay? And then for some reason you take your socks off and your feet are white and your toes are like green. Like, what the hell is going on here? And like my toenails are unclipped because I just don't care anymore. To me, if I gotta bend over and cut toenails, my toenails are like they're like a suit of armor for my feet now. They curl around. I look like that Indian guy that never gets out of bed. Or his toenails that they're like bent over and they grow over the bed. They conform to the bed and down to the floor, and they go over the dog. There you go. That's what the toenails look like. Everything's a horror. So you go in there, you're like, hey guys, and then you got to pretend like you're not self-conscious. You're like, first thing you do is you rip off your shirt, and then everybody starts throwing up. It looks like the movie Stand By Me. Everybody's throwing up. You're like, hey, everybody, all right. Well, listen, more room for barbecue then, right? And that's it. You got your fat tits hanging out now, right? You have a belly, of course. You gotta have a pointy belly like an alien. And then your fat tits flop out, and you have like side tit now, like, and that crease in the skin under the tit. When you like raise your arms up, you have that crease under there. Like, wowee, you've turned into a complete monster from hell. You're a complete monster. Look how disgusting I'm throwing up. Oh, and the hair around the nipples because I'm a little late on my grooming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I know. But I'll start drinking now. So you drink yourself into the confidence enough to go into the pool then. That's right. And then there's this water gun in the pool. You know the type of water gun where you pull back like this and then you shoot and it's like a huge syringe? Hold on 1 second. I just have to adjust my cooling system. You know that thing you pull back and then you squirt it? It's like a huge syringe. This is like the rabies shot that they told you about as a kid. Anyhow, that's all my son had to get a hold of. And then he keeps on squirting me in the face with it. And now it's becoming like a dominance thing. It's like he's pissing on me. Do you understand? And I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody in the pool, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, so this, that, and the other thing, and I'm like, son, and I'm like, stop. You ever try to yell at your kid in front of people, and you don't want to go too hardcore because they're like, oh my God, this guy's, if he's this abusive here, how is he at home? So you're like, son, don't do that anymore. And then you're talking, and you're like, so as I was saying, it's like right in your eye. And you're like, son, and you're like, hey, Tani, stop. And this, that, yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to find that, I'm trying to skate that line between, like not getting my point across and being ultra violent father. And finally I had to go up to him and I was like, if you squirt me in the face one more time, I'm going to take your iPad and I'm going to shatter it over my knee. He squirted me in the face again. I have no authority with my son. I've lost it. We've lost all control. I've lost command of the enterprise. I'm going to tell you right now. My son is going to beat the shit out of me when he gets older. I can already see this coming. Because I'm turning into such a pussified father now. I'm going to be like, if I'm this way now, what about when he's 18? And my testosterone levels are basically in the negative numbers. Okay, do you understand the absolute curse of a reversal that's going to happen here? My son's going to be in his physical prime, and I'm going to have shoulders that are even more narrow than they are now. And I'm going to be like, son, you can't do that. You can't do that. And he's going to be like, son, who said you can't smoke in the house? He's going to be like this. But dang! With the door right in my face. Close the door in my face, will ya? You trying to open a door like Mr. Burns? Anyhow. And he's like, yo, Pop, let me tell you something. And he flexes his bicep and it hits you right in the face. I don't know. That's it. That's all you need is a kid that goes to the gym. I don't know. I'm going to have to get a stick or something. I can't let my son take me down. That was the whole thing with my father. My father, to this day, I think could kick my ass somehow, some way. With a pipe, I don't know. Anyhow, you got to instill that fear into your kids. Or you fucking run wild. There's no rules. There's no fucking rules. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, so let me tell you something. It was about, this pool party was all white people. Let me tell you something. You ever get all white people together, like really white people, for a pool party? It's disgusting. It really is. You get Spanish people together. I saw the Spanish kid at the beach, okay? I got news to you right now. He's like 20 years old. He takes off his shirt, and it's like he had the most amazing body. Okay, listen, I'm not trying, I don't want to suck his cock, all right, if that's what you're thinking. But I can admire a good body. And he had like He had like quads and hamstrings. He was just like young and thin and dark, like tan, you know what I mean? He looked like the guy from some Scarface. You understand? The guy that bangs Gina. Remember Scarface's face? When he comes in and Gina comes out, she's got a big smile like, hi! What the fuck was his name? Hi, Scarface, I just got railed! Gina, she's so beautiful and innocent, right? And this guy was probably all coked out and gave her a coke railing. She's got like the $1,000 dress on. Hi, I'm in the coke world now, Scarface, my brother. The thing that you didn't want me to go near because my mother hates you. And the look that he gives that guy. And when they were at the beach and he's telling them this is what I do to a woman. And he wiggles his tongue. And Scarface is like, what's that, man? It looks like a snake, man. You're creeping me out, man. He was using that on Gina. They should have edited that in. When Scarface sees his sister and then looks back at Pancho over here, they should have had that vision next to his head of his tongue going, ah, on Gina. You like that, Gina? Anyway, yeah, white people in a pool, it's not on. You know? It's just like everybody's like roasting and everybody's covered in sunscreen, number one. They all have like that zinc sunscreen on. It's like you can see the sunscreen. It's like you're not even seeing human beings. You're seeing like big blobs of sunscreen with eyes. Anyhow, that's what you're gonna do. That's why you ever see like an Irish family in a swimming pool. So I'm looking at this kid and he's like well defined. He looks like I don't know, the guy from La Bamba. Just like the hair, like full head of hair, amazing body, like fit as a fiddle, this type of thing. And I'm watching girls. There's two smoking hot chicks right next to him, and they just keep on looking over at him like this. I said, oh my God, there's attention from women that I know I have never gotten in my life. And you have to say, this guy can be a complete dolt on planet Earth, and he's gonna get some serious poontang. Because these girls could not keep their... I couldn't keep my eyes off of the fucking guy! And I'm just like, this guy is young. He's got the world by the cock and balls. It was amazing. I felt like going up to him. And you know what? The dope didn't even know what he had, because he reaches into his cooler and he has like these twisted teas. He's drinking twisted teas. I'm like, why do you have to drink? Only miserables have to drink. I got a drink to forget about my body. With a body like that, I wouldn't drink. I'm thinking to myself, take care of it now, buddy. You could hang on to that for a long time. Here's what happens. God, everybody's in good shape generally in their teens, except for nowadays where everybody's a fat slob. But then people start eating and they ruin everything. And then they try to get back into shape again, and you can't. This is what I'm starting to realize. If you didn't maintain it your whole life, you can't get it. If you never had it, you can't get it. You can try. Listen, you can get close. But you will have to do so much work to achieve that. That's not even fucking worth it. I'm doing this one meal a day. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm miserable. The whole day is like being a crack fiend until you get crack at night. Waiting for that meal. And then you eat the meal and you eat so much you feel like shit and you just want to sleep. I'm like, what kind of life am I living? I wake up to my stomach growling. It's like, brr, brr. You're like, okay, time to start the day. You see people at work, they're like, good morning. The good morning is like this. Good morning. Da, 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 da. And you're like, fuck you, motherfucker. And they're like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, how are you doing? And you're like, what time's dinner? Is it dinner time yet? Anybody? Is it 6 o'clock yet? That's when I can eat. Anyone? and somebody comes up to you and they're like, you gotta do this and you gotta do that, and you're like, It's a nightmare. And I'm like, here he is, he's got it, and he's sitting there drinking these iced teas. He's drinking high fructose corn syrup. And these two smoking hot broads are just sitting there drooling at him. They're like, ah. I'm like, holy shit. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And he doesn't get it. The moron probably goes home and plays video games on a Friday night. Guys, what are we? Oh, fuck, we're an hour in. We're an hour in. We're an hour in. What are we going to do today? Guys, I'm going to take you to... We're going to Bizzarro Land. That's right. We've played this mini console before. Okay, I don't know where... This thing is from hell. I got to tell... We're going to play Nintendo from hell. Picture time. Controller, tap into the Edison line, pipe through the Sansui 1010. All right already, Jesus Christ, where are we? Castle Dracula? Charging atomic batteries, kill lights of attrition, and move you. Oh shit, I gotta watch my intercooler. Into primetime position. There we go. There we go, guys. It should be instant gratification here. Okay, we're not used to that, are we now? How come the power's not on? Oh! The fucking reset button is the power button. Are you kidding me? This is really Bizzarro Land, guys. But this might be like a mystical console. Here we go. Okay, guys, what are we playing here? I mean, I know. Listen, I don't know how many games. There's 600 games, guys. We're going. I don't know. We're going. Then we stop. Street Fighter 2001. What happened? Street Fighter 201. Oh my god. Here we go. All right. Bop, bop, bop. Oh shit. That's enough to take out the Earth, guys. Did you see the scale of that? Yeah. Let's go. Oh wow, it's like Terminator. Oh shit. All right, here we go. Oh, look out. Oh, come on. What a disappointment. Oh, let's get that. Oh, come on. How are we getting hit? Oh, this prick already. Oh, god damn it. Oh. There's no excuse for this. Alright, one more try. Wow. Oh, shit. The control on this guy is very good. That's the extended shot. Okay. Come on now. This asshole. You know what? We're out of here. Fuck you. We're out of here. Oh shit. I guess you can't get out. Ah. All right, you know what? God damn it. Hit the power button to reset. I guess that's a like how to get by making this thing. Make everything reverse, right? That's why it's called entertainment system. Hey, dance a jig. Here we go. Oh! Galaxian, really? Oh, raid on Bungalin Bay! Lunar Ball? Macross? Hold on a second. Here, guys, we all played raid on... Oh. What a title screen, huh? Oh, jeez. Oh, here we go. Hit the gong, baby. I have a feel... What? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, wow. Oh, oh. Wow. Not pretty good graphics, right? Oh, shit, though. Oh, fuck you. Oh, we're on fire. We're on fire. Oh, we got a health meter. Okay. Oh God, we need health. Can we get some goddamn power-ups for crying out loud? Oh! Oh! Oh, don't tell me we gotta start from the beginning. God damn you to hell. Now I don't have auto fire? Oh, I turned into a guy! How do I do that? Oh, now we can shoot. He's really fast, too. Wow. Alright, we don't want that. Oh, now the board is faster. Oh. Oh, but I'm slow as shit now. Why? Oh, God. I think we might be doing better. Maybe not. Oh, is that health? Let me guess, the board's going slower now. Alright, this guy's not ideal. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. I want to see what happens, damn it! What's going on here? Alright, the board is complete. Oh my God. Wow, wow, what a game. Not bad. Yeah, nice music. Alright, let's see if we see any points of interest here. Let's go up. Aimless. Why not? This game must have went ripping off the shelves, huh? Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well, this game is aptly named. Alright, game over. Okay. Bug War, Bomb King. Bomb King? Air Alert. Aquarium. Volgard 2. Wars. Chinese Chess. Hold on. Wars? Volgard 2. I'm okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, oh shit. Are you here to help me, right? Yes. Oh, we going to... Oh, full energy, baby. Alright. Listen, is it the worst thing on planet Earth? Not really. Listen, at the time, would I rather play this or Cosmic Avenger? I'd probably rather play this. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. Oh, we got like full energy. Is this level 2? Look at these mountain ranges, huh? Alright, I gotta tell you something, I'm falling asleep. Oh, we're supposed to hit that thing? Okay, guys, I'm falling asleep here. Let's go backwards again. Spartan X. Spy versus Spy, Swoon. What's Spartan X? Look at these title screens. Oh, jeez. Okay. Spartan. Alright. Oh, we'll go this way. Mario 14. Hold on a second. Hot Blood Soccer. Dead Fox. Oh boy. Password. Easy. Whoa. We're getting marching orders. Alright. Oh my god, I want the English translation. Look at this. Oh wow. It's like Rolling Thunder. Is this Rolling Thunder? Rolling Thunder 2? Oh. Yeah, you're welcome, bitch. Oh wow, this is good. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, shot him right in the legs. Come on down, assholes. Oh, 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 before you could hit the floor. Oh, you want to trap little boys, do you? Oh, come on. 2 shots, that's it? Back from the start? Alright, you guys get the idea. Guys. One more round, right? Oh yeah, headshots coming at you. Yes. Oh yeah. Shoot him in the back. Say he's called. Come on, you got the ball sack? Come on, jump to your death. Oh! Go! Gagosh! What, do they keep on spawning? Alright, we got a limited number of bullets here. Oh! Come on, that's not fair. I guess me having a gun and them not having a gun isn't fair either, huh? Oh, shit! We got a machine gun! No, no! no, don't spin me out yet. How do I get up there? Oh, up here first? And up there. Oh, no! No! We just got the machine gun. God. All right. Guys, I got a headache. Boy. Shit, there goes the cooling system. God damn it. Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, we do a Hellified Hit show on Patreon. It's the Advices program. This is my email. Put Advices in the header, and we give you wonderful advices. Just like this. She might give me the occasional Hans Blowy. Well, yeah. Yeah. And then next thing you know, everybody will be a fucking miserable. So, I mean, hey, listen. I mean, look at this. It's coming over the top. It's coming over the top. This thing's got a head like John Madden. I have God over one shoulder and a giant cock over the other. What's that? You want to do jumping jacks on Lego blocks? I don't blame you. Hey, move over. Guys, you got problems. Okay? I'm looking into your living room right now and, oh boy. Hey, the place is a pigsty. Let's just be honest. Can we, for a change? Guys, I want you to email me and we will help you. I will give you my sincerest advices. And we'll solve your problems. Just like Patreons, I just want to tell all of you how grateful I am for the support. We'll see you guys next time.